I'm tired of making things the way I have been for quite some time. I've been putting too much pressure on myself to make things that are absolutely amazing, but I just don't have the skill set to do it yet. And when I get the final result, what I made doesn't meet my idealistic standards that I had in my head, or it doesn't get the social recognition that I feel like it deserves, whether that's from family or friends or on social media. But I'm done with making things this way. What really matters here is getting outside of my own head and going back to the way things were before, when I first started making stuff. It was fun. It was exciting, and I felt accomplishment every time that I made something. Whether that was art or a video, I just always felt good after making it. And no matter how ugly or horrible it may have turned out, I was just glad that I made the thing. And I always learned something that I can implement in the next project that I did. In the next video or the next art piece, I always improved. And I've spent hours analyzing myself in like this digital mirror and picking apart every pixel of myself, if that makes sense. And I still wasn't ever completely satisfied. And since I've started doing a lot more stuff online, like videos and streaming, I've had a few glimpses of that original feeling that I used to have when I made content. But my fear of that next big great idea that I had started to loom. And I felt like if I made that idea a reality, I wouldn't get the views or even the recognition that I felt like I wanted. And there's that fear of pouring hours and hours into something for it only to get, X amount of views or whatever. And I mean, none of this stuff really matters. And I would let this get to me and it would stop me from even trying. And I don't think I'll ever be able to fully separate myself from learning the trends and other things to try to make videos perform better online or artwork to perform better online. But it's something that I've been trying to get away from for a long time, but I need to stop caring so much. Now in all this, there has been a balancing act between making stuff and also trying to make sure that it performs well online, but a lot of times I fell short and I would just care too much what other people thought. And I think a big part of this is to just start making stuff that makes me happy, stuff that I want to make and that makes me feel heard, despite maybe there only being a few people who watch this video, for instance. And I'm done trying to make things harder than they should be. Because when you boil it down to it, you just have to start making stuff and throwing it out there. And as long as you're happy and you keep going, then that's the most important thing. And whatever happens after I make that thing, it doesn't matter. What I'm in control of is what I make. I can't control how well it does. And that's the best advice that I wish I could have given myself years ago. Just keep making things. It's more important not to stop. And this loophole that we get caught in, where we get stuck between wanting to do something but being too scared to do it, is toxic. And what we need to do is just push through that and just keep making things, whether it turns out good or whether it turns out bad. Because in the end, you can't succeed unless you try. And I think that's the biggest thing that I've been learning lately, is just trying is success. Because those that quit trying, they never succeed. So try more, expect less, and be willing and open to try new things. And again, most importantly, don't stop. And throughout these last few months, I've been consistent at making things, at making art. And then there's been other times where I just dropped off the face of the earth and I stopped trying. But each and every time that I've stopped, I've tried to get back up again and I keep going. And each and every time things have gotten a little bit better and things have been a little bit easier. And I'm done making things the way that I have been, but I'm not done creating. But if you guys have made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video. Sorry for the clickbait, but I sincerely want to hear what you guys do to keep going as artists, as creators, as anyone who does really anything. Let me know in the comments what you guys do to stay motivated and to keep going. But from here on out, I'm going to keep doing what I love, and I'm just going to do whatever I like and post it. And I think that's the biggest takeaway here, is just do what you love, post it, and see what happens. Holy crap, there's a bee. But I hope you guys don't give up trying whatever you're trying to do. And whatever you're trying to do, let me know in the comments too. I'm interested to see what you guys are up to. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little bit different for me. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.